Hey guys, it's Mark from the movie reference. I felt like we needed to address what happened a week ago at Robb Elementary in Uvalde, Texas. Um, it's a tragedy. It's awful, and maybe you're not aware, maybe you are. I used to be a teacher, and my wife is still a teacher, so that something like this is just honestly, it's one of the worst fears. Even when we just do drills, at the school or whatever, even that was tense. So this is just a nightmare, and it, this isn't the first mass shooting this year. Unfortunately, it's something over the years has just continued to grow in numbers, and I mean this year alone, the Brooklyn subway, excuse me, Buffalo, the supermarket, that Laguna Woods, church. This is it's just happening so frequently, whether it's racially charged or pure evil or whatever the case may be. It's just something has to be done. You know, my dad's a police officer, so I grew up with a fear and a respect of weapons, and man, I'm already kinda weary of the world, so, like, it's just I don't know. I just what I'm trying to say is I don't think we should forget and move on and wait for something else to happen before we do anything about it. I think something needs to happen now, something needs to change. We're all humans, like, we should, be able to identify the difference between right and wrong. I get your rights, I completely understand that, but there's gotta be a way to meet in the middle. There's gotta be a compromise from both sides, whatever it is. I'm just calling out individuals who make up this country to find that line. And when we have an opportunity, those who are registered to vote or have a voice, we shouldn't be quiet. We should act. We should have our voices heard, and we should have this, I don't know, some sort of justice to live on. You know what I mean? To build off of all this tragedy. I mean, it, it's sad. So, anyways, I know we're a podcast. We're here to talk about movies and make you laugh, and I promise that's what the episode is after this. But don't forget is what I'm trying to ask. And when something is able to be done, when a solution is found or something, act on it. Let's vote. Let's figure this out because it it's just gonna keep happening. It's already been growing. So just so our hearts and prayers go out to all the families in Uvalde, Texas, Buffalo, Brooklyn, Laguna Woods, and countless other mass shootings. Don't just forget. Don't just move on. We got to educate ourselves and we got to participate. We got to do something about it. That's all I wanted to say. Testing 1 2. Okay. Hola, mis amigos. Bienvenido a la referencia de la película, aka the movie reference. This is episode 41. That's right. I'm your host, Mark Denny, here with Brittany Denny.
What up?
And a whole bunch of other characters today. We got Lisette, of course. We got Nathan. Steven.
Yeah.
And the queen, Justine.
Ooh, that rhymes.
I know, that's why I said it, because it rhymed, yeah.
Nice.
Wait, I wish I could. Let's see, how could we rhyme? It's even Steven.
Even
come on.
Steven, yeah.
I mean,
Always.
It's been around for
Lisette.
centuries.
Cassette.
Lisette. Oh, good one. Whitney, Brittany.
Nothing rhymes with Brittany.
Nathan Statham. Okay.
We need nicknames.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Our
Code name.
call
Code name.
signs.
Mine was
Sign,
Brownie.
sign.
Call.
I called Nathan or Stephen Brownie. 'Cause his
Stephen
hair is
Brownie.
brown.
Oh, okay. Weren't we calling you Brownie?
Racist.
Racially motivated.
I forget why we were saying it.
You called me that.
But why? Is your
Because,
ice?
no, I don't know. Well, I called you cute baby cakes, and you said, I'm going to call you Brownie.
Yeah, you're right. I was just trying to think of I was thinking of a baked good.
And Brownie was the first.
I love brownies. I love you. So okay.
Sugar pie.
Yeah.
There's so many
So
other
many
cute
options.
ones.
Whatever, y'all. I'm like Kirby over here. Anyways, so we are going to do, of course, we're going to do an edition of Mark's movie moment highlights. We're probably going to skip over Cheesemate Corner, and we're going to go into our Top Gun epic discussion. I don't know where all these opinions are going to go off because we actually watched both Top Gun films.
In
So-
one day.
It was very good.
In one day.
In one day, we watched it back to back, son. So,
yeah.
all right, let's go ahead and get into Mark's movie moment highlights. Ready? Mark's movie moment highlights. Remember, usually music and shit. Okay, so I want to talk about a couple trailers, and I'm gonna see these guys' opinion. Let's start with the Gray Man. Is it the Gray Man?
Yeah, the Gray Man.
Thank you. The Gray Man with Mr. Ryan Gosling and Chris Evans. And it's directed by the Russo brothers, who brought us the classics of Captain America, The Winter Soldier, Civil War, and Avengers, Infinity War, and Endgame. Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
So,
I already forgot what the movie's about.
oh.
It's an action movie.
It's an action movie about two assassins going up against each other.
Yeah.
Essentially.
One of them is said to be unkillable, and the other one is said to just have an infinite kill count, basically.
And one of them has a trash stash.
Indeed.
That's a porn stash.
But he says it's the trash stash. That's how I knew your name was Floyd.
Oh.
I
Or
think
it's a goose stash.
Wannabe Goose.
Oh?
it looks so good.
It looks really
I
good.
mean, it's a Netflix
stash?
film. No, yeah, the stash looks
I thought we were talking about
fantastic.
the
Yeah,
stash.
the stash is amazing.
Wow, you guys
Key
really
points
have
of
a
the
stash.
movie.
I'm gonna shave my beard so I can just have the stash.
You would look terrible with a stash.
Damn. You saw that look?
I think you would look great with a stash.
Thank
bro.
you. See? I always wanted to do a goatee like Tony Stark for Halloween.
But you can't grow it out a lot, though.
I have like a Keanu Reeves beard.
Yeah.
You can grow it out a hell of a lot more than I can.
Aw. Your time will come.
Bro, when?
But you look good fresh-faced.
Yeah, you
Thank
do.
you.
You do have there's some
He
guys
doesn't.
that look great fresh, like Nathan, fresh face all day.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I
can
mean?
imagine him with a beard.
Oh my God.
That would look weird.
He'd probably.
That's true, yeah.
He would have to be quiet all the time. Like I feel
Yeah.
like that's the look.
Well, he's already quiet all the time.
No, but like it means super quiet all the time. He couldn't smile with the beard. Like I feel like Nathan.
Filter.
Oh my god. Nathan on a beard filter.
Anyways, the Gray Man.
Yeah.
It looks awesome. It's just an action-packed movie. You got Ana de Armas in there. Man, she's been working.
I didn't see her at all.
Yeah, she's the girl.
What girl?
She's been working a lot with Chris Evans.
I got too distracted by Chris Evans.
Oh, God.
Oh, they must be having a love affair. I
No,
feel
they're
like.
not.
That's what happens. You see each other every
corner
day,
starting
and you're just gonna fall in love. It's just natural.
I just think they have a good. What do you say about Daniel Craig? Daniel Craig's been working with her too, the same amount.
One time, and Knives Out.
Both of them in Knives Out. Nice, Steven. That's
You
a
look like
beard
a soccer
filter.
player.
Yeah.
I do. Oh my god.
Oh man, this is chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see Nathan. Let's see Nathan real quick. Holy shit.
Let me see. Oh my god.
Johnny Depp.
That's gonna be my contact picture for Nathan.
That's so good.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, Ana de Armas.
Yep.
Who else is in it?
The guy from Bridgerton.
The Duke?
The Duke.
I don't know his name.
The Duke.
The hot dude.
The one that stopped being in Bridgerton?
Yeah, after
Yeah.
season 1, he bounced.
Exactly. That's all I got to say about it. It looks pretty cool.
It looks pretty cool.
You mentioned something about the
graphics?
CGI portion of the special effects,
Yeah.
but you got to give it time. This is a first trailer. It's not coming out until
What is this, Hulk?
July. They did fix the CGI on
They
She-Hulk.
did?
Yeah, they gave her more pores and they gave her more lines and stuff in the I guess the trailer that's on Disney Plus.
Well, I was only talking about the CGI at the very end when the bus or train goes through the building. It looks so bad. Like, the graphics look really bad.
That's okay.
And if you directed Captain America and all of the Avengers,
Well-
you know how to do better CGI than that.
I think too this feels like more real world, whereas the Avenger movies, they are based in the real world, but most of it around of it is CGI. So like I feel like this one was intended to be like look more like they're a part of the world, and so they had to add the CGI as opposed to like marry both of them together.
Let me be a
So-
part of that world.
The next trailer I want
They
to talk
couldn't
about.
say anything about it.
I mean, my opinion on it is basically the same as Mark Anthony's. It looks cool. I
Looks
mean,
cool.
Yeah.
When's that come out?
July.
Oh.
Why is every movie
for
coming
your
out in
birthday.
July? Every movie is coming out in July. Thor: Love and Thunder, this,
Oh yeah.
Bullet Train, Elvis,
Actually, Bullet Train got pushed to August.
did it?
Yeah.
Damn. Was looking forward
It was
to that
supposed to
Yeah.
come out on my birthday. I was gonna go see it. I really wanted to see it because I read the book recently, and like the book was super good. So I was really excited to go see the movie.
one. Steven, this podcast is about movies.
Yeah, we don't talk about books.
We don't. We don't.
But it's a
read.
movie adapted from a book.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, it's a movie adapted from a book.
Shit.
It was really good.
Dang.
So I hope they include a lot of the stuff from the book, because it was really reading it was very entertaining.
Respect. Justine, do you remember what you saw?
Yeah, Chris Evans was.
Hot.
No. In this movie, I don't know. The mustache isn't. It's not giving. But he's still hot. But point is, he's not hotter than usual. You know what I'm saying?
Kick her off the bed.
So
She's
you
off
think-
the Cool Kid Club.
Not welcome back
Yeah.
to the podcast. This
Their
is
opinions.
A pro Chris Evans podcast only.
This
Yeah.
is your first
Only positive things
and
about
only
Chris Evans.
appearance.
At least Steven has goodwill built in doing the Iron Man episode, so.
Justine, I don't know if you can make a comeback after that.
Especially after what she said about La La Land, so it was.
Oh.
It's Australian. I know.
Nar.
You guys, no, nothing. Next.
Didn't recognize
You
Chris
didn't.
Evans.
Well, you think every white person looks the same, babe?
I do give him credit though. He knew to identify Ryan in text when I sent the trailer to him.
Actually, that's
Oh, no.
because I was trying to be funny because I thought it was Jake.
You got it right by
Bitch,
being
I was
wrong.
all cheering. I was celebrating your win.
Cutie.
Okay. The next trailer I wanted to talk about was Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
Yes, Queen. Christian Bale looks
Loving the
freaking
nude scenes.
amazing.
For real.
Yes.
He looks awesome in that.
Man.
He looks scary.
Yeah, he
He
does.
does, yeah.
Yeah.
Nathan called him Voldemort.
Yeah.
He didn't even remember his own show. Yeah.
Though.
He does look like Voldemort though a little bit, but he looks freaking awesome.
He does, yeah.
Yeah, he looks crazy. Nothing.
Yeah, he looks crazy. I told you it looks scary. I'm excited for the movie. It looks great.
I like the amount of comedy it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see Thor Ragnarok, the third one?
Oh,
Yeah.
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 That one's filled with comedy too.
That one was
I
a
heard,
funny one.
wasn't Thor Ragnarok, I heard it was like mostly improv.
Probably a lot of it
Yeah.
was improv. I love that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same. No, that movie was great.
This one made me want to go back and watch the other Thors.
Yeah.
Just Ragnarok.
Yeah, you don't need to watch Dark World or anything.
Yeah.
Ragnarok is awesome.
I feel like
Ragnarok is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the past Thors were a little bit more serious.
Yeah.
And the recent ones are
boring.
Yeah,
Funny.
they're my least favorite.
Yeah.
Like the past, like the Marvel movies when Marvel first started making movies, like they were very serious and very much more focused on like we need to save the world, and then it progressively got more comedic, and then just more like a lot more jokes and like pop culture references got thrown in and into stuff.
I respect that.
Yeah,
That's true. I like that.
Respect.
Respect.
like one of the main things I noticed when I had social media was that when
Oh, good for you.
So you won't be able to promote the
Jesus.
podcast.
Yeah.
on social
Yeah.
media.
Well, ever since I've been on social media. Damn. Oh my god.
So wait, you're not on TikTok, you're not on Instagram, not on Facebook.
I don't,
So you have to get rid of TikTok. That's for social media.
huh?
you just
What
doesn't
is the
have
reason
Instagram.
behind this?
What
I
is the reason?
I got rid of everything.
So you're not on TikTok.
I'm not on TikTok, I'm not on Instagram, and I'm not on Snapchat.
Lies.
Twitter?
I never had Twitter to begin with.
That's
I'm
why
not
he
lying.
never answered my Snapchat. I thought he hated me or something.
Oh.
The truth comes.
No, I got rid of my Snapchat.
See why
But
she's
you
so
didn't say
affected?
anything.
Huh?
You didn't
Yeah,
say
I did.
anything.
He never
You
said
ghosted.
anything.
No, you told me when we were walking, but
But you didn't tell me.
you didn't.
I did tell you.
You didn't. I
Okay,
sent
this
you a
is
snap,
awkward.
and then
We
it
got a
was,
show to
like,
do.
never looked at. Anyway, Thor looks awesome.
It looks amazing.
And what did you notice since you came off
sorry.
social media?
Yes.
Since now everybody knows.
In the first like Spider-Man movie, Homecoming, like he
Closer
was
to the mic.
I think he's good.
yeah, in Homecoming, Peter was like, I don't know how to describe it, but the shoes that he was wearing in No Way Home, I noticed that they were like, he was wearing a pair of Air Jordan 1s in No Way Home, and then in like Homecoming, he was wearing like some dad Nikes or something. So I noticed that was the main thing that I noticed. They tried to re-include like more pop culture things as the more Marvel progressed.
What? What?
It's a small detail.
What does the shoes have to do with it? I thought it'd be like, oh yeah, so I noticed like the shoes, it was from like the Miles Morales like stuff, and I just feel like there's some kind of
Miles
like,
Morales does wear Air Jordan 1s. It might have something to do with that.
you're just adding that because I brought it up. But like, I don't think that's the pop culture we're talking about. It's just like styling.
I would have to watch it again. I know he progressively got stylish,
Yeah, he got a lot more stylish.
but that's because it's Tom Holland.
Exactly. You gotta make him look handsome.
And he is already handsome.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's short too.
But did you see him filming his new movie in London?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He looks so greasy.
he looks like
does.
Ezra Miller.
He looks
Yeah.
greasy and he's.
Spider-Man, take
That's
me
the
home.
perfect.
Spider-Man homeless.
Aww.
Keep going.
Spider-Man No Home.
Spider-Man lost in London.
It's a multiverse. He got maybe what we saw at the end wasn't really the ending, and this is the continuation.
Yeah, him without Zendaya.
Oh, pobrecito.
Wow. Wow.
I still think there's going to be.
And when he said, "I see you around,"
Oh.
he meant him being homeless. He'll see her.
He's living outside the
Yeah.
coffee shop.
Actually, he's working for Lawrence Fishburne, and this is a John Wick spinoff. Damn. Anyway,
No, I feel like there's gonna be an Oscar on the next one.
There might be.
I feel him a nugget.
There's rumors of who bought Avengers Tower, but most people think it's Fantastic Four.
yeah, that's what they think.
Oscar.
I hope not.
Please be Oscar.
It's gonna be Fantastic Four.
I can't watch Fantastic Four. I can't.
It's gonna be different people.
I want Chris Evans.
He's not gonna come back. He wants to wear a stash.
What about Jessica Alba?
She's come on. She's doing her thing online.
Honest?
Yeah, is it honest? I was gonna say Goop, but I think that's Gwyneth. Right?
That's Gwyneth.
Okay, sorry. All right, next trailer so we can move on. Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1. Epic.
There's a part 2?
Yeah.
There's
Show
gonna
the
be.
trailer.
Yeah, the trailer
No,
says
I know.
Part 1.
But there's gonna be a part 2?
There's gonna be a Part 2.
Yeah,
Just like
This is a
Dune.
two-parter.
Took lessons from Dune's failure and announced early that it's going to be in parts.
Damn.
That's smart. That's
That's
a great
true.
move.
That's true.
Had to call out Dune like that.
He always calls out Dune.
That's fair.
I love Timothy Chalamet so much. He's my soulmate.
But Dune
Dune
was.
was. I
Trash.
fell asleep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
But I feel like
I mean,
I should give it one more try.
Only
Just like
sophisticated
Justine, you
moviegoers.
shouldn't like Timothy Chalamet.
Oh no!
I know too much about him now.
Where's the cheese
where's the
corner
cheese
then?
make corner?
Make order.
Hold on. I gotta finish Mission
Okay,
first.
sorry.
Okay, Mission Impossible. This is by far this is probably my favorite franchise of all time. To me, I think it beats Bond. I think it beats a lot of franchises. I think this is it's just so good. It's gotten progressively better. So I'm super excited. And there was something about this trailer. We actually saw it today in front of Top Gun. I got emotional, guys.
Yeah.
When it kicked in, when the music kicked in, and not only the part where it kicked in like da-da-da, but when he did the magic trick, because he does the magic trick in Mission Impossible 1, and I'm like, and the music swells even more, and
So
I'm
this
just,
could be the last one, huh?
I think that's why it's a two-parter, I
Yeah.
think this might be the last time we see Ethan Hunt.
Because he is 60 now.
But
Is he actually?
it looks epic. And you know what it reminded me of a lot of was No Time to Die, because you remember No Time to Die, the music was like epic and all this stuff for the trailer, and
Yeah.
it showed James in the woods and all that shit. And in this case, for Mission, they showing Ethan Hunt riding a motorcycle through the woods, and it just had that feel of,
Yeah.
oh damn, this might
is
be the
it.
end for Ethan Hunt's character. I don't know, man. It looks so good.
It does.
It does look really
The
good.
trailer does look really good.
And they I like whatever. I don't care. I'm just kidding. Just to
Hopefully
be,
it doesn't take like a whole year to watch part 2.
it's gonna be a year apart, I think. They were supposed to come out sooner, but the pandemic and I know like Tom was really adamant about these have to be theatrical films, so he pushed for Top Gun, and so it was kind of like one of those deals. I think he secretly like said, I'm not gonna finish Mission if we're gonna put Top Gun on streaming. I'm just saying, cheese may corner. I'm just saying.
Are they both Paramount?
Yeah, he's had a great working relationship with them, but I'm sure he had to threaten something to be like, make sure this has a theatrical release.
Damn.
Anyways,
Super
Brittany's Cheese May Corner.
You changed the theme on me.
I just wanted to do something different.
Okay, I'll tell you the truth about
Oh
Timothy.
no. Is it, hold on. Full disclosure, do we know this for facts?
Full disclosure, this could be all rumors,
Okay.
but I view it as gospel truth,
Oh my god.
as I do most things.
This is how it happens, guys.
I went on a deep dive on Timothy Chalamet because I was watching like people when they interview you on the street. Yeah, so it was like a smash or pass on the street.
Oh.
And then he said Timothy Chalamet and someone else. And she's like, fuck no, Timothy. She was like, he just looks dirty. And she's like, she went to high school with him. And then apparently he was giving everyone chlamydia, and he was really
Okay,
rude.
hold on. This is a Henry Cavill. This is what you did with Henry.
I know,
This is fake news.
That's why I went and I went through all the tag stuff, okay? Because I was like, with the Henry one, I didn't look through the tags. I just took that one video and I said, all right.
And Henry
Honestly,
did in fact not.
We don't know that.
It was a joke.
We didn't STD test
It
him.
was okay.
I was fully expecting Britt to just say like, "Oh, apparently like
So,
he
I
hit some
object
girl or
here.
something."
No, he's just really, he was
Objection.
really rude.
Hearsay.
So then I went through all the videos of people discussing when they met Timothy, and then they all agreed that he was really rude in person. And the STD thing might be true. Chlamydia, to be in,
Chlamydia is no joke.
in particular. That's your boyfriend.
I hope
and he speaks French, so I
Yeah.
believe it.
no.
He must use it to be romantic for the women, and they just go, bow, chlamydia,
No.
bow, chlamydia.
No.
Yeah.
Another one.
Oh my god.
Yeah. No mames.
Okay.
That is very.
See,
And
sometimes,
why do you think he's best friends with Zendaya, but she won't date him?
she's
knows.
with Tom Holland.
She knows he's
She
dating.
knows.
She just
She
got
knows.
with Tom Holland.
She knows. No, she's been with Tom.
Do you think
They've
so?
She
together.
been.
I don't
They've
know, because she
been
was
together.
dating the guy Jacob Elordi too.
I don't
from
believe
Euphoria.
it. He
They
look.
were dating.
I don't believe it.
They were
They were.
dating.
Weren't.
They were.
So what do
Old
you mean?
man.
Tell me the timeline then.
So the timeline goes, she does Spider-Man, and then she does Euphoria, and then she starts dating Jacob, and then after they break up, she gets with Tom.
Valid.
Yeah. She
I don't believe it.
Neither do I.
I think she's always been with Tom.
go look at the photos.
That Jacob guy.
There's a video of them on the subway together, and she's like showing him cute photos, and she's
Great.
smiling, and then
Are
the
they
guy.
making out?
No, they're sitting very, very, very close. And
Valid.
then he goes, "There's somebody recording us." Like he points to the person recording, and then
Yeah.
she stops and stops smiling, and she goes like this.
I support
I
the
think.
evidence. The evidence is very.
You wanna know why
strong.
she could stop smiling? Because if people are recording them, then they could be trying to twist the truth about whatever is happening. We don't. It's not.
She's with Tom.
Who hangs alone with a handsome man like that?
He's not handsome.
He's handsome.
His character, he's so good at playing his character that's how I view him. So I think he's disgusting. Okay?
I think he's so handsome he has no personality.
Whoa.
Damn.
He's just handsome.
Valid point.
That's what
Yeah.
they used to say about me.
I watched his Day with Me or something with Vogue, something like that. He just seemed so boring.
Yeah.
No offense.
Respectfully.
Respectfully, people need to be ugly. I think being ugly
This is the second time you said this.
gives you an advantage in life because you learn to build your personality.
Valid.
Yeah, you're a better person when you're less attractive.
Your personality makes you attractive.
There you go.
So we all
Okay.
don't have.
But it also depends on who's your support system, right?
Thank God
Yeah.
I'm ugly. Just kidding.
No.
Are you
Yo.
kidding me?
My personality makes me pretty.
Everything about you makes you pretty.
I was gonna say.
Lisette,
we all don't
except
have personality.
except us in
us.
this room.
Yeah.
We're hot and funny.
Factual.
Okay, that concludes Bernie's Cheeseman Corner. Okay. So now we got epic talk now. Top Gun. I mean,
So we're back to movie.
no, this is
This is
what
the
we're here
movie thing.
for. This is what we're talking about.
Talk to me, Goose.
Talk to me, Goose. So
Talk
we're
to
gonna
me,
talk
Goose.
about the 1986 Top Gun first, and then we'll go into the new Top Gun Maverick. I think it's fair to say that the first Top Gun, we can spoil it.
Yeah.
With the second one, I think we should not spoil it. 'Cause
What?
What? What? You want to spoil it? I feel like this is a movie that's gonna have to like, it's gonna build. Like the fans of the original are gonna go see this movie, but the like newer people, they're gonna listen to word of mouth. So I don't think we should spoil it because they're. What if we inspire them to go see it?
That's fair.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. It's a little different than superhero movies. Like superhero movies, you
My
know.
review of it is spoiler free.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, we're gonna talk about the first Top Gun. Who wants to go first?
Top Gun #1
Yes.
was a fun movie. It was more fun now that I'm older watching it. And it's more of a romantic movie in my opinion. I thought it was just a romance. It just felt like a romance movie. When the whole time they're just in flight school and they have only one mission.
Well, it's multiple missions.
It just felt like they were in flight school the whole time.
A valid point.
And then, but it was still a great movie. I'm not saying anything. It just felt like, what are you all doing in the Navy? You're just flying around? That's it? Just
It's
having
Top
fun?
Gun school.
Yeah. Anyway,
I think it was funnier seeing it with you guys.
that's true.
I don't think I've ever laughed really at Top Gun because me being a kid watching it, it was all about the jets.
Benny and the
And then, of course,
Jets.
hearing the song Take My Breath Away.
And you lost that love and feeling. It's just a great movie. It's
Whoa.
just nostalgic.
Yep, very nostalgic.
Because our mom will watch all the time because she loved Tom Cruise.
Still does.
Still does.
Still does.
Tommy
So
for life.
we got to watch him from 24 years old today all the way to 60.
Facts.
Facts. No
Facts.
printer.
Well, technically, Top Gun Maverick's been trying to come out for like the last 2 years.
How old is he?
So he was like 56 or 7 when he filmed it. So
Oh.
he looked good though.
He
Oh, yeah.
does.
All right, let's go.
He's
Lisette,
59.
what did you think of the first Top Gun?
Well, I fell asleep during the first.
I think you only missed like 20 minutes.
Really? I don't
Yeah.
know. I feel like
Yeah.
Brittany said it was more of a love story compared to the new
What
one.
we just watched.
It was necessary for me to watch the new one, but it seemed boring to me. Like it was like,
Nathan?
So I was expecting to really not like it, but overall, the first one was pretty good, and the flight sequences were pretty cool.
For their time.
Oh, and this was rated PG, and that I find that interesting.
As do I.
yeah, that sex scene.
They weren't even thrusting.
It was nothing
were.
bad was being shown.
They were just topless kissing.
And the
Well, they
tongue,
didn't show any topless.
Oh, yeah.
It was
the
all
tongue.
It
silhouette.
was all tongue.
Yeah, it doesn't have to show it for it to not be PG. Like if you look at the ratings. But anyway,
But if it's rated R, they always have to show the girl's nipples.
something between
or
R and PG.
booty.
PG-13 or PG-18.
Go ahead. Sorry, Nathan.
exactly.
That's it?
Exactly.
And
Okay.
yeah, so they didn't cuss at all, but that sex scene,
They said GD.
GD?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you want me to say it? No. I'm just kidding.
eh.
Oh, okay. But it was,
was hard to
it's a
follow.
sexy silhouette. What do you mean hard to follow?
Maybe because I fell asleep, but it was just like, what's going on?
It's
I don't
simple. They have a mission in the beginning of the movie. They scare off these people. Cougar can't shake the trauma. He wants to go back to his wife and kids. So then Maverick and Goose get to go to Top Gun school because he was originally going to go with his co-pilot. And then they go to Top Gun school. The first night is just a hang out night type of thing, and they run and Maverick runs into what's the doctor's name? What's her name?
Sherry.
Is it Sherry?
I don't know.
Is
The blonde lady's
the
name?
blonde? I forget the blonde lady's name now.
Yeah.
Anyways, and then he does, he misses a chance with her, and then they go to the
She's
school.
irrelevant.
She go to the school, and they're just doing all the flight in that portion of the movie is just them getting points and taking out the jester. Yeah, They take out the jester, and then of course the tragedy. Charlie, thank you.
That's her?
Yeah, she does not look the same.
Wait, let me see what she looks like now.
Oh no, don't make fun of the poor lady. Anyways, and then of course the tragedy of Goose dying, and then it's all sad after
But
that.
she's really
Yeah.
old.
Okay, so now the cool thing about this is that we got 2 kids' perspectives now that are younger than us. So, Steven, what do you think of the first Top Gun?
So the first Top Gun, I've only ever seen prior to today. I had only ever seen like bits of it because of mom. Because like a lot of times I would walk downstairs and she would be watching it. She'd be like, "Steven, mira, si es Top Gun, it's Tom Cruise, it's my husband." And I'm like, "That's nice, mom." And I never actually watched it. And every time it felt like every time I walked in on her watching it, it was always the volleyball scene.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Every time, every single one of them, just all the guys just shirtless playing volleyball.
That was in Top Gun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah, that was in
Yeah.
Top Gun, the
Missed it.
first one.
The volleyball scene.
They
Damn
were,
it.
yeah, they were all
the best part of
shirtless
the
playing
movie.
volleyball.
Justine,
I
you're
thought
supposed
you
to
said-
wake me up.
I thought you saw
Yeah,
that.
I thought you said they all.
Because you
looked-
talked about how
No, the
short
first
Tom
one.
Cruise
We're
was.
talking about the first one.
The first
I
one.
know. I saw the scene in...
But the first one, I thought
Because
you...
we all commented on how it looks like Nathan's body.
No, I
Tom
thought
Cruise.
you said they all look orange.
Yeah, you did say that.
Oh.
They were topless.
Sleep watching.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Sorry, Steven.
I was too obsessed with the orange.
The saturation of the movie was pretty
Yeah.
intense.
Ooh.
But no,
that's
it
why
was-
good on the blue TV.
Ah.
It looked normal there.
Yeah.
But like Nathan said, the flight sequences were very, very cool. It was very well shot, and I find it really awesome that like Tom Cruise actually knows how to fly airplanes, like
Damn
and that
straight.
like he's an actual like aviation pilot. I think that's awesome. And yeah, the first movie was really good. I enjoyed it. It was the first time fully watching it. It was really good.
Justine.
Well, Tom Cruise is very hot. Like, how can a guy be so charming? Like, what the hell?
This is just Justine simping over men.
Yep.
But overall, the movie was really good. Like, I didn't expect to like it, that much.
Yeah.
But I really like it. Like, I mean, I know it's a classic, and it made me want to be a fighter pilot or something. And go to Top Gun myself, you know what
Oh
I'm
my God.
saying?
Okay.
But it was so cool. But I think I like the second one better.
Whoa, I like that tease. Okay, before we get into the second one, let's do our reviews on this. Ratings. You can choose whatever rating scale you want to do. That's what we do on this show.
Yeah.
So if you want to do a letter grade, go ahead. If you want to do it out of 10, go ahead. If you want to do it out of 5, do it out of 5. What is our other ones?
A+.
That's letters.
Whatever you
Yeah.
want.
So whatever you want to do. For the first Top Gun movie, ready? We're going to start with Lisette.
I give it 2 chili peppers out of 5.
Whoa.
Okay. Nathan?
So it depends.
Oh.
If you're going to watch the second one, I give it a green light.
Whoa.
Otherwise, yellow.
Whoa. Damn, I like that. Steven?
I give ratings on the first movie.
Yeah.
4.8 out of 5 gooses.
Sure.
Or is
Justine?
it geese?
Geese.
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 He graduated today, guys.
Yeah.
I did indeed graduate high school today. Yes.
Well, my rating would be A-.
Oh.
Wow, that's the highest one year, right?
Yeah.
He said 4.8.
Ooh.
That's like an
He's
A+.
a-
You're the highest.
Wow.
Brittany? Come on.
For the first movie,
Yep.
I give it 7 Icemen out of 10.
Ooh.
Whoa. I give it classic, baby. It's a classic. Yeah. That's
That's
my
it?
rating.
That's
It's a
it?
classic.
That's it?
I'm just kidding.
How many
Why y'all
classics
looking
can
at
you
me like
say?
that? No, just say first. Okay, it's a classic.
That was classic.
You gotta
classic,
see it. You gotta experience it. I totally agree with Nathan. It enhances the second movie
By a lot.
by a lot if you were to see the first movie. But as pure enjoyment of like watching it by itself, I'd probably go with the. I'd probably go with the. Oh my God, guys! 4.5 out of 5.
Okay.
That's what I'll say.
Wow, that's high.
I love the movie. I grew up on it, so I know there's some people that are listening that do not like the first Top Gun movie. So, remember? Yeah. So
I got a question for you then.
go ahead.
What do you think could have been put into the movie that would have made it a 5 out of 5?
I think my issue with it is that a little bit of the structure slows it down. Like the romance stuff slows it down.
Yeah.
Like at the
Yeah.
beginning, it's okay, but when it starts to become that, and it's just like. But that was the whole selling point of the movie, was to make that part a
Yeah.
highlight. Because the movie's only like an hour and 50 minutes, and it actually feels like over 2 hours because of the romance. I
It
guess.
felt really long.
Yeah, and then there's a lot of training sequences. I know they were trying to do a lot of like saluting to the Navy and all that, but I think there was a little too much as far as like training montages go. And then the it's very abrupt when they're being attacked at the very end. Like, oh, you graduated? Sorry, suckers, you got to go up in the sky. You know. That's probably those minor little issues that I got. Otherwise, classic score, classic songs, classic movie.
Classic.
Classic.
All right, let's go ahead.
Top
This
Gun
is the
2.
time, guys. This is it. Your moment to shine.
Top Gun.
Don't pass out. I'm just kidding. We're going to talk about Top Gun Maverick, non-spoilers, but we will say,
What?
wait,
Oh,
non-spoiler. Shit. Anyways, we're going to talk about non-spoilers, so we're not going to say anything that... We're just saying that if you've seen the first movie, it will help a lot with this movie. Not
With
say,
the
but
references.
you can go into this movie without seeing the first one. But I tell you what, man, I was emotionally connected because we watched these movies back to back. So yes. Okay, so let's go in reverse, I guess. Justine, you ended. You go first this time.
Wow.
Alrighty. Well, I really like this movie. Like, I know I came into the movie theater thinking, oh, this is a sequel. But I came out thinking, oh, this is the actual movie, and the first movie was a prequel.
Oh.
Hot take.
Like, the first Top Gun was kind of like just introduce everything, you know? And the second one was just, I don't know. I think they marketed the movie as kind of like this aviation experience, like this experience in the air. It was true. Like, I was in there shaking, nervous, sweating. My hands were cold. I was like, oh my God.
Her hands were freezing.
My hands were freezing. I was excited, and I was just... The experience was amazing.
Yep.
But, like, again, you have to watch the first movie in order to enjoy the second movie, like, the fullest.
Yeah.
I guess this isn't the second movie, because... This is the actual movie, and the first one was a prequel.
Wow.
That's my take. I give it an A+.
She's allowed
A+.
back.
Hot take.
A+.
Wow. She
You can
definitely
come
made
back.
up. She made up for that Chris Evans joke. Go ahead, Steven.
It wasn't a joke.
It was a mistake.
It's because
It was also the last mistake.
Yeah. It'll never happen again.
Top Gun Maverick. I give that joint a solid 5 out of 5 Mavericks.
Whoa.
5 out of 5 Mavericks.
wow, why?
I agree with what Justine said. It felt like after watching the second one, it felt more of like it was the actual movie, and the one that came out in '86 was a prequel, and it was introducing the idea of like, you know, who Maverick was and what he does. and like how he does what he does. And then in this one, like it really emphasizes the kind of pilot that he is.
True.
So yeah,
Damn,
5 out of 5 Mavericks.
Insightful.
you
kids.
guys got really good reviews. No, we have a lot to live up to. At least we know who to give the show to whenever
when we
we
pass on.
Nathan, your turn.
So, I think the reason why we think that this is the main one is because that was our first time watching the first one. But I really liked the second one. It felt like I was super engaged with all the flying, and there was more flying, and there's more variety of flying.
There you go. There you go. Yeah.
And I really liked all the references, especially in the beginning to the first one.
Talk to me.
And this movie is like a 10 out of 10.
Oh, damn.
He's never given that score.
No, he has.
I have
He has. I can't remember what the movie was though.
Wasn't it No Way Home?
Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, mi amor. Oh,
No, I was last. I go last. I was. The
you're gonna
first
go
one.
last.
Yep.
But we don't know what she's gonna say.
I don't know what she's gonna say, guys. She's the
a tough
only
cookie.
one that's been quiet about this.
Yeah, you should go last.
Okay, so 10. Wow, Brittany.
Brittany really loved the movie. I thought it was great, and then like the whole beginning part is almost the exact same as the first one.
Yeah.
So that like already opened it up to how it's gonna be. It was what's the word called? It was a como se dice, to show you that there's gonna be a lot of references from the first one, and the foreshadowing.
Ooh.
Yeah, I thought this movie had happy moments and sad moments, and it made me feel like I was in the pilot's seat. Like I got a lot of anxiety on some parts, and I got nervous. And I think with the sound, everything, it was awesome. Like I just
Every episode.
you know what? Don't judge me. And then I even felt nauseous on some parts, like with them when I was like, oh my god, how are they doing this with the G's? So awesome. I like that this one had like Nathan said, more flying. The other one felt like too much romance and sitting down and instructions. But this one is mostly flying.
Yeah.
I give it. Oh, are we rating it?
Yeah.
Nathan just decided to rate it.
No, they all have.
They all have?
Yeah.
Yes.
I also give it a 10 out of 10. I'd watch it again.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay. I'm going first, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, but in this movie,
yeah.
I did not hear the score.
I did.
I think the airplanes were super loud that I didn't even notice the score.
I will say that it's been a long time since I've been in a theater that's actually using the damn surround sound.
Yeah.
This one was.
Oh my
loud.
god, I
Yeah.
loved it. I loved it. Loud. Louder the better.
Yeah.
No,
It's on my ear hurts.
I actually been in a movie theater where it was too loud and we had to tell them to turn it down. But
Oh.
the whole, I think
You can do
maybe because we're going to the dining place. Yeah, you can tell the manager, hey, the movie's a little too loud. The dining places that they don't turn it up as loud. So I feel like, you know,
Yeah.
you're there, but it doesn't feel like you're fully immersed.
That's true.
This movie, I was fully immersed. Like,
Yeah.
it is insane how great this film is. I was jaw dropped. I talked. I was like, I talked the whole movie. I was like,
Did you?
yeah. I don't know if Lisette heard me, but I was like, oh my god, look at, I caught catching references left and right.
Yeah.
I thought it was so good. I love how they brought Maverick back. Tom Cruise. This is, I was saying, I think this is his best performance. He's a great actor, but I think this is his best performance, especially as Pete Maverick,
You didn't see Vanilla Sky?
Pete Mitchell. I actually seen bits of it. I haven't finished Vanilla Sky.
So we can't say that.
Shut up.
And have you seen Interview with a Vampire?
Yes, of course. I've seen most of Tom Cruise films.
Minority Report.
Yeah, of course. Are you really gonna interrupt my?
No, but this acting was really great. I almost cried. When
Okay,
he
it's my
cried.
turn. No, go ahead.
There was no question pending.
There was no question. This is my moment. No, go ahead. Talk about how you almost cried.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I'm done.
No, go ahead.
I'm done.
You are an equal contributor. Let's
I
go.
was just being gaslit right now. No. He did great. Great acting. I would just say that I almost cried when he cried, but I can't spoil what happens.
Okay, good. Exactly. Don't spoil it. Yeah, it was a very emotionally charged film for myself. I don't know what it was, man. I was just super engaged from the beginning of the film. I love the score. The Lady Gaga song really does highlight throughout the score, especially in the more romantic moments. And this is a romance that I bought into hardcore, man. This was more believable than the first one. I think the thing that I want to point out is that the first one obviously is the 80s, so it has a lot of cheesiness to it. This one, I felt like they nailed it as far as like having some of the cheesiness, but really making it more realistic, updating it. The flights were Cruise is so smart. He knew. No green screen, guys. No, I was just reading that he didn't really fly in the first movie. He was, I guess, in the cockpit, but like someone else was flying. That's what it said online. I don't know if it's true or not. But this one, actual flying, all the actors, you felt it. You were like there with them. Yeah. And it was perfect. Like, and now, like Nathan was saying about the variety of flying, that was so true, because I think the first movie, that was what I think that's why it feels so long, is those flying sequences are pretty much the same thing. Right? Yeah. Talk to me, Goose. In this one, it's very much, we're going to do a inversion spin in the sky and do this move and all that stuff. And anyways, a lot of cool maneuvers that make it exciting to watch. I cried twice in this movie. I started crying. Yeah, man, I can't praise this movie enough. This movie is the best film of the year. Best film of the year.
You watched Spider-Man No Way Home.
That
right?
came out last year.
Was that legit last year?
Yeah. December.
We saw it 3 times in December.
Yeah, this is the movie that, it beats the Batman for me.
But Everything All at Once was really great.
I haven't seen that one yet. So this one is my number one.
Did you see it? Not yet.
This is so good. And this is a movie that I would go see again. Absolutely. I would go see it in IMAX. And I mean, what else can I say besides 10 out of 10? A++, 100%.
Valedictorian.
Valedictorian. Oh my God. That should be that should be our ratings from now on. Yeah. I can't recommend this movie high enough, man. I really can't. I know I probably forgot some stuff to say, but Cruise kills it. The whole cast kills it. But Cruise is really the big highlight of this movie anyway. So, all right, mi amor.
Uh-oh.
This could really hurt. This could make me really happy. Let's find out.
So, I just want to start off saying that I am not a Tom Cruise fan. I'm not.
Everyone knows.
And I'm glad, like I said, I watched the first one. The first one was very hard to follow for me for some reason. Like, the airplane scenes were just hard. Like, what are they doing? I didn't know what they were doing. This one... Should I say my rating first?
Wait, no. Don't.
No, just go. Keep going.
Okay. So this one, I enjoyed. It was easy to follow the airplane scenes. Like, I knew what they were doing. Like, it was easy. Like, I felt like I was in it. Like, it kept me on the edge of my seat. I, gasped a lot. I said, damn, a lot.
Mm-hmm.
made me cry one time. Not the first time you cried,
Right.
but the
Second
second
time.
time.
Yep.
The first time I was like, but the second time really got me. It was like predictable but unpredictable, because there were things that towards the end, that I was like, oh, I didn't see this coming. Why didn't I think of this? But I think because I was just so invested in the moment. The love story in this one was a lot more believable. The other one was very acted out, like very...
Well, it also felt like an age difference too. It was
Yeah. Well, not only that, but I feel like if I would have seen the first one in its time, I probably would have felt different.
Oh, true.
Because that's probably how all the movies were back then. And now this one just seemed more believable. I love the actors in it. Everyone was pretty good in it.
Because they were pretty.
The beach scene, the beach was beautiful. in that.
I bet.
Really
Yeah.
nice.
Some smasher passes there.
Yeah.
She said, yeah.
I feel like I have more to say, but I can't spoil it. Next time we have this episode, I hope to be able to spoil some stuff.
Oh, man.
I do want to say, Alyssa, you need to watch this one.
Lisette has spoken.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think if there's something else that I needed to say. Okay. This movie made me actually somewhat like Tom Cruise's acting.
Whoa.
I still dislike him a little bit because he's so damn cocky. Like,
How's he so
he did all
cocky?
his stunts. He flew his own plane. He went 10 G's on the plane.
Amazing. He's an
Like-
amazing guy.
Amazing.
All I kept thinking was Kate.
Kate, what?
Kate.
Kate-
That's all I just...
Katie.
Katie Holmes.
Kate Moss.
Katie Holmes.
What's wrong with Katie Moss?
But
No.
I do like Tom Cruise a bit more after this movie.
He's
Would
a
I-
Scientologist, though.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I love Tom Cruise.
Would I watch it again?
Yeah.
I would watch it again.
What?
Wow.
My rating for this movie... Okay, I want to give it a 9.5. But I can't find something that would make, like, I'm trying to think what does it need in order for it to be a 10, and I can't think of anything. So I'm torn between a 9.5 and a 10.
Holy crap. That is the highest.
Mic drop.
Wow.
Cool.
Right?
I enjoyed it.
I'm shocked.
Damn.
I didn't fall asleep. I didn't plan.
She did not fall asleep.
I did not want to fall asleep.
And this one felt quicker
Yeah.
than the first one.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be longer.
True.
Damn. I know there was one moment in particular that, with the romantic side of the movie, that Lisette like kind of laughed at. Like I heard her like smile at that. Something that he does. Yeah.
Romantic.
I'll tell you after the show.
Okay.
Yeah, but man, yeah, Top Gun Maverick, exhilarating, exciting. It's a summer blockbuster, and like Nathan said, if you don't mind me quoting you, Nathan, it was nice to see something other than superheroes.
Oh yeah.
I know that I'm a big superhero fan, and I still am, but it was really nice to like kind of, I don't know, be in a more real environment or something, and just feel that like. And it was nice that the people behind us were laughing and doing the same thing, so it felt like that movie theater experience.
Going into the movie, I felt like this was gonna be, what's that movie we went to go see with Daniel Craig?
James Bond.
Yeah.
No Time to Die?
Yeah, No Time
That's
to
such
Die.
a great film.
I felt like that's what it was gonna be, and I'm like, okay, let's do this. Let's just get it over with.
You like Bond?
I fell asleep through that one.
That was her first Bond movie, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to enhance it with the other bonds.
Yeah.
Maybe. I
Yeah, I
need to
think
watch
that's where
it
she went
before.
wrong.
Yeah.
I don't want to go through that, guys. I really don't. Like, even when Nathan just said he would watch all the missions, I'm like, I wouldn't even try to make Lisette. It's sometimes it hurts when she doesn't like the movie, and it's just like,
I like this movie though.
yeah, this is great. So when
loves me
I
again.
asked for the still book, I'm getting it.
Yeah.
I asked for the Batman still book, and she said, "Are you sure?"
No,
She
don't do
gaslight me
I would not.
to make me not buy it. I just kidding.
If Monica were here,
Men are
she'd
trash.
say
That's what she would say.
toxic.
Yeah,
Toxic.
she would say. Yeah, she would say toxic. Wow. So okay. Any other things that we want to bring up? Are we done? We're done, huh?
Go see it.
We're done.
Go see
Go
it.
see it.
Go see it.
We're done. You're done.
You're done.
I mean, hey, we did pretty good.
Whoa.
All right, Brittany, you know what to do. You're the outro queen. Okay, she's paused for effect.
Thank you for listening to the movie reference with your hosts Mark Anthony Denny and Brittany Denny. And we had special guests today, very exciting, the usual Nathan and Lisette. But we had a surprise guest, Stephen and Justine,
Steven, the graduate.
the graduate.
Indeed.
Oh, he woke up for that.
Even past that.
Our siblings. So this might be an episode they listen to.
20 listens. Here we come.
Yeah. So yeah, everybody please like us, give us a star rating on Spotify, catch us on Apple Podcasts and on Anchor. Our full Spanish episode is in full swing. Ay, no mames. And be on the lookout. We might have a live video coming out soon. To be decided. Everyone, please comment and let us know what you like to hear from us next. And stay pretty. Bye-bye.